So every once in a while, I like to take a PlayStation system, like I did with the PlayStation 4 9.50 beta, and go ahead and show the community a bit of what it looks like to be running that very latest beta. One other thing that I like to do for just absolutely fun is to just go ahead and try some of the latest exploits on it. Now, I obviously don't believe that any of these exploits would ever work, and they won't work, but I just think it's just kind of a fun thing to do. So, with the PlayStation 5, they just released a brand new beta, and thanks to EchoStretch, I now have access to that beta. So, let's go ahead and look at the release notes, and then let's jump into updating my PlayStation 5 to that version, and I'll show you everything step by step. Okay, so over on the official Sony blog, you'll see that there is a post and it states the PS5 beta adds DualSense controller, sound enhancements, and screen share interactions. Now, it says that the DualSense wireless controller, built in mic and speaker, audio enhancements, and that they have fixed the controller speaker enhancements so the controller speakers can now produce a higher volume sound. There's improved noise cancellation, so the mic input quality on the controllers have been improved. So it's pretty cool that they can do that with software versus making you buy new hardware. And then it also says that with this update, you may feel the sounds coming from your controller speaker may sound louder. There is also these screen share interactions where basically you can kind of help another player by pointing out certain key things in a game, like this one was in The Last of Us. And then the very last thing in here was to adjust the brightness of the PS5 power indicator. So now it says you can adjust the brightness of your PS5's console power indicator. Now, in order to get access to this beta, you can always come over to the official Sony PlayStation site, and then you'll just see once you're logged in that you can just click right here to go register now. Now, you do have to meet these requirements right here. But then once you do so, you just want to come down here and put a check mark in that, solve this little random puzzle, and then press submit. And then you can press submit down here at the bottom. And it will say thank you for registering. So let's just say you went ahead and you did that and you never got an email, and well, there's still a beta out. Well, the good news is that you can simply ask around, and if somebody has got some beta codes, well, they can give you that beta code. And then you can obviously come over here and you can click on redeem code and then just punch in that 12-digit voucher code right there and select continue, and that beta will be added to your PlayStation account, which means when your console's turned on and it's on that same account, then you'll have that option. Let's go ahead and let's switch over to the PlayStation 5 and let's see this in action. So here is a fully up-to-date 8.60 system. Obviously, it is all the way up to date because games like Silent Hill is on here, as well as Final Fantasy Rebirth. So in order to pull down that update, the very first thing we're going to need to do is we're going to need to go over here into the settings, and then we're going to go to system. And then for the first time ever, I'm actually telling you to go into system, software update, and settings. And you will see right there, it says update system software beta. So from here, what I can do is I'm going to go ahead and press X on this one. And it says the beta version of the system software will be installed. Your PS5 will restart and start the update. Okay, let's go ahead and update it. Okay, so what it says here is system software update. And basically this is just some notices for those entering this beta program. You can pause it if you want to learn a little bit more about this, but we'll just go ahead and press OK here. And there is the rest of the terms and the agreements. So we'll just put a check mark in here and we will go confirm. Okay, there it goes. It looks like this one is going to be about 1.1 gigabytes. Okay, there it goes. It's restarting the PS5. Okay, it's doing the update. Okay, it just turned itself kind of back on. And looks like now it's going to do the actual install. Okay, now we're back to powering back on again, rebuilding the database. Okay, so that is pretty neat. So it says the system software update is complete as part of the notifications. And now it immediately, as soon as I connected my DualSense controller, it says a new version of the DualSense wireless controller device software is available. It says this update will be quick and your console won't need to restart. And restarting your controller. Okay, the controller is back up and running again. Let's go over to settings and let's go to system. And then let's go over to console information. And as you can see right there, we are on 9.00 beta 3. Our system is completely updated at this point. There really isn't a whole lot to show you that is in this update, but I did think it would be pretty cool to check out that new feature that allows you to control the brightness of your power indicator. So let's go ahead and let's do that. All we'll need to do is we'll just need to go to beep and light here. And then just right here is the power indicator. So this is in that beta release. And so you can change this from bright to medium and then to dim. And here's what that looks like on my PlayStation. And I'm just going to leave mine as the default setting for now. Okay, so I just set the DNS servers to use AliZiffs, where I can get to a web browser just a little bit easier. So what I'm going to do here is we are just going to use the URL redirector. Okay, so we will just go to IdleSauce's site here and press submit. And immediately there is actually something in the script which prevents it from stating that it isn't supported. So actually I can't run it. Well, I could run Spectres and a few other things, but I'm definitely not going to do that because it's not going to work. But anyway, I hope you got some sort of enjoyment out of this video. I love taking a look at these betas, and I'm definitely going to do more of these type of videos. It's just fun to do. Anyway, thanks so very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Michael, out. Okay, so this is an extra bonus for those that kind of hung around to the end. Yes, I can go ahead and try this right now on firmware 9.00 for the PlayStation 5. So let's go ahead and run it. Boom. Jailbreak. And failed spray. We get reference errors, can't define variables. And yeah, it is struggling on this one. So anyway, thanks for staying to the very end.